Have you ever wondered what the worst hallway scene is in Star Wars? Well, coming at number 4 is Obi-Wan's hallway scene from the Kenobi series. After years of exile and self-doubt, Obi-Wan steps back into his role as a Jedi protecting Princess Leia and deflecting blaster bolts from stormtroopers. This scene is pivotal and marks a turning point for Obi-Wan as he begins to reconnect with the Force and his purpose. While the scene is well shot and serves as important narrative purpose, it lacks the sheer intensity of the other hallway scenes. The stakes are personal rather than galactic, and Obi-Wan, while effective, isn't displaying the overwhelming mastery we see in other character moments. That said, the scene is a reminder of Obi-Wan's journey. It's not about dominating enemies, but about rediscovering the protector and peacekeeper he once was. Still, compared to the raw power and choreography of the other entries, this scene feels more like a stepping stone.
This video is sponsored by TT Aesthetic, baby. TT Aesthetic has the best Star Wars merch around right now. If you go to their store, tttaesthetic.com, you can find the highest quality Star Wars merch around. Like, look at this Ahsoka hat right here. That is amazing. And this Mandalorian shirt right here. And plus, they have their holiday sale going on right now. Everything is up to 30% off. And if you use my code SWDD at checkout, that is an extra 10% off. You can get on top of the 30% off. So in reality, you have a 40% off sale going on right now. If you use my code SWDD at checkout in their holiday sale that is going on. Thanks for TTD Aesthetic for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into the ranking.
At number 3, we have Darth Maul's terrifying rampage from the Clone Wars Season 7. Unlike the other characters on this list, Maul is unarmed, no lightsaber, no weapons, just his raw mastery of the Force and his insatiable rage. This scene takes place during the Siege of Mandalore, one of the most dramatic arcs in Star Wars animation, as Maul tries to escape the clones who have turned on him due to Order 66. This is Maul as his most brutal, from ripping panels off walls to using clone troopers as shields. He shows his resourcefulness and his sheer will to survive. It's not about heroics or even domination, it's about survival and revenge. The choreography in the scene is visceral, showing Maul's primal nature and his unique combat style. While it's thrilling to watch a highlight of the Clone Wars, it doesn't quite have the iconic status or emotional weight of the top 2 entries. Second place is Luke Skywalker's triumphant return in The Mandalorian Season 2. This scene has become legendary as fans finally got to see Luke in his prime, fully embracing his role as a Jedi Master. When that lone X-Wing arrives, the atmosphere shifts. You know something big is about to happen. Luke's moments are precise and methodical. A stark contrast to the overwhelming chaos of Maul or the terror of Vader, he fights with elegance, his green lightsaber cutting through dark troopers like butter. This scene mirrors Vader's hallway scene in Rogue One, but instead of fear, it inspires hope. Luke is a symbol of what a Jedi should be, calm, controlled, and unstoppable. Beyond the action, the emotional payoff of the scene is incredible. It's not just about Luke's power, it's about what he represents to the galaxy and to the audience. It's a moment fans waited decades to see, and it delivered on every level. But as great as this is, there's one hallway scene that remains unmatched. Finally, at number 1, we have the scene that redefined Darth Vader as a force of pure terror. The hallway scene from Rogue One is not just the best Star Wars scene, it is one of the greatest moments in all of Star Wars. This scene bridges the gap between Rogue One and A New Hope, showing Vader at the peak of his power. The theater, the sound design, the choreography, it's all perfect. Vader doesn't just fight, he hunts. The rebels are utterly helpless as he cuts through them with terrifying efficiency. The scene is shot but unforgettable, leaving you with a renewed fear of the Dark Lord of the Sith. The stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just a fight, it's a movement that sets the entire original trilogy in motion. The combination of tension, brutality, and Vader's sheer presence makes the undisputed king of hallway scenes. And that, my friends, is the worst to the best hallway scenes in Star Wars.